Hello everyone, welcome to Joe and Zach's Survival. Zach is in the barn here, and he's, for Christmas I got him a new belt for that four-wheeler that you guys have seen sitting in there before, and we're going to try to get that thing going. So he was going to come out here and get the stove going and get all the clutch stuff cleaned up on it, and hopefully we can get that machine going so we've got two of them running. How's it going in here? What are you doing?
You know, getting the fire going.
With the fan, it's all smoky in here. No.
I don't know.
Oh my God. What you got going there?
I'm just soaking the clutch in gasoline. I already got the other parts soaked up.
Oh, you did? Okay. What are the little U ones? I never saw. Oh yeah, I remember
They go
those.
on the clips.
Yeah.
But then once that's done, I'll let it kind of dry off and then grease it up and put it all back together and see if it works.
Cool.
Yeah, a parts washer.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Are you going to take those tires off the four-wheeler and put these other ones on there?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm cleaning out all the insides because the old belt shredded in there, and it made kind of like this fine
I see.
stuff.
That's all from that old belt, huh?
Yeah, like completely shredded. So I gotta clean out all of it, otherwise it would just probably happen again. Greasing up these, I don't know what you'd call them, these little wheels, because they have to slide up. Once, it'll change the speed on the four-wheeler and they slide upwards, and then it pulls the clutch inward and makes it faster. But they need a lot of grease.
Alright, well, we seem to have come up with a little bit of a problem here. We've got the clutch put back together, everything's greased and put together correctly. And then this plate goes over the top of it. And there's the 4 holes in here. Well, the screws that we have, which we're missing 2, are that big. And the problem is, there's a little bit of threads there, but even with this, the top of it has been worn off from, well, when everything got loose, it rubbed against this thing here, so there is no more regular or Phillips or any type of thing there to put a screw in. So we're looking at it, but even by hand, I can't put this in and tighten this down at all. So right now Zachary is in, and he's going to look it up online and pull up an exploded view on this. I'm thinking that these screws were not supposed to be this short and that they're longer. And what happened, at one time prior to the belt breaking, we took this apart and this thing was so packed with mud, it was surprising that it even worked at all. So anyway, we're going to look that up. So I'm thinking what we might have to do is re-drill these 4 out, just that same size, and then just get a self-tapping. Since this is aluminum, we should be alright, but he's looking that up right now. But just a little bit of a damper and getting her put back together. Okay, well, Zach put the different tires on here, and with that clutch thing I was talking about, what we're going to do, you can now buy a greaseless clutch, and you don't have to put that cover back on there. And although this does have grease in it, we're going to leave that cover off because we just can't put it on unless we re-drill that out, just to see if everything works. That belt seems to be about right. So anyway, Zach's putting it back together again, and hopefully we can see if it moves or not. Alright, well, we're putting a little bit of gas in it right now, and this thing hasn't been started in over a year. The battery is shot, so we're doing this without a battery. So we'll have to hand start it, but it'll be interesting to see if it fires off or not. I'm just checking the oil to make sure that's okay. That looks okay. You got a little bit on there, huh?
Yeah, it's up all the way. It's just the darker stuff.
Okay. Okay, so we had to get a little bit hillbilly on that and grab a battery from the Blazer because we don't have one in here. We couldn't sit here and pull this forever, but it fired off. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, the next thing you'll have to do then is start it back up again and put it in gear and see if it moves. Right?
Yeah.
Even though it's leaking gas like you wouldn't believe. That clutch still sounds funny to me. It does work though. Nice. There we go. Well, at least we got that far, huh?
Yeah. Now all we need to do is the battery, and then
Yep. Fix the little gas leak and stuff like that, and figure out the clutch is making that noise. But oh well.
I think it might be the circle rings in there, kind of vibrating around.
That could be. So.
Maybe they're worn out.
All right, everybody. Well, it's almost running. Thanks a lot for watching the Jones Act Survival Channel.